Hello, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Wendy, and on behalf of Circle 96, a very, very hot welcome to the Avenir condo review. It is indeed a very hot afternoon. So in this review, the masters will not hold back their tongue and they will share all the valuable information with you. You've been wondering, why are we doing this show? Are we paid for doing this? The answer is no. We are not paid by any developers and or agents, okay, nor do we represent them. Okay, so this is our very own no holds barred straight talk review on the Avenir condo. Firstly, I'd like to thank our very generous and wonderful sponsor, Torino Lamborghini Luxury Energy Drink, a carbonated soft drink that provides the right amount of energy in every moment of your life. Next sponsor is RenoTalk, the #1 renovation platform in Southeast Asia for people to come together to talk and engage on renovation matter. Recommended by property owners for property owners. Last but not least is Sky Creation, an award-winning renovation firm that has garnered several awards in the industry over the years. Now, it's my great pleasure to introduce to you Master Seamus Sim, who is our Feng Shui practitioner with a very strong foundation in the philosophy and application of I Ching metaphysics. He is professionally trained in areas of computer science and information technology, and he won our 1992 Young Scientist Award. Let's welcome our tech guy, Master Seamus.
Good afternoon. Yeah, for this Avenir later, we're going to see two very, very important points that you need to take notes. Yeah, you need to at the southeast and the southwest sector. I think that's very, very important point that you need to take note if you are selected this place.
Okay, southeast, southwest. Okay, noted. Thank you. Together with him today, we also have our master Eric Leong, who besides Feng Shui specializes in divination. We always call him our walking crystal ball. Man of few words, but when he does speak, his sharp and often accurate insights and observation will leave you speechless. Master Eric Leong, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to this straight talk. We're not going to talk three, we're not going to talk four, we're going to talk straight to the point, to the plot that we're talking today, Avenir. Okay, thank you.
That is straight talking from Master Eric. Last but not least, okay, is our 大师傅, okay, our 老大, Master E.L. Feng. He is born into the family of Feng Shui masters who has been practicing this art for well over 40 years. He is my Feng Shui walking dictionary, who is well versed in all sub-branches of Feng Shui. Master Feng has always been using his talent and experience to improve the lives of many people around him. Feng Sifu!
老大，
老大来了。
好，很久没有做老大了。谢谢大家，欢迎大家来听我们讲这个风水啊，欢迎欢迎！等一下你就知道很多知识了，有很多秘诀要告诉大家。好，欢迎。
Thank you for the windy and watery introduction. Okay, last but not least, Master KK. Okay, our Master KK, okay, often in the past does not believe in Feng Shui. Okay, until his wife actually told him otherwise. Okay, because he actually shares the same sentiments of non-believer. So the wife has been educating him, sharing her expertise, so he's been transformed. Today, both of them has audited over 1,000 properties internationally. So let's give a very warm welcome to Master KK Xiao.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. I hope to see you guys more often in our Smashing Feng Shui and our Feng Shui review. Today we'll not hold back our tongue again. And I hope all of you will have a good Sunday, good Saturday. Good Saturday and enjoy yourself later. Okay?
Yes. So I just need to highlight one more thing, viewers, okay? Because the development is not fully constructed, So the master's assessments are based strictly on environmental analysis. So shall we take away and go into this hot afternoon on the Avenir condo analysis? Masters, somebody
Yes,
start
Mr.
off first.
Yeah, come, Masters, you start off first.
Okay. So like what we have done usually, we start with the north, right? So what do you all see, masters? North area of this Avenir. Very good
No.
Share
or
the
very
screen.
bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to share the screen first.
Give me a few seconds. You guys start off with your own handphone first, can please? Thank you.
Sorry, I missed that. Okay. Let's give
Sorry,
master.
can you use your handphone to start off first for a while for the speed directory?
Okay.
Some
Okay.
technical issues again. Thank you.
Sure. Okay, let's wait a while Master KK try to upload the street directory for us. So meanwhile, okay,
Okay.
any masters, are you able to retrieve the street directory to review the north sector?
Yes, no problem. I think, but
Okay.
when we mention that thing, probably you all need to refer to the map. Yeah, I think I look at the closest, the most closest buildings or condominiums first. Okay, there's this La Crista, 8 St. Thomas, right, and Sky Park, right, and and one Devonshire, right? So these are the closest buildings that over Avenir, okay? And all these are quite auspicious for the north area. For a recall, yeah, we know that north denotes water, okay? Not denotes 2020, the year, and also it denotes the second sun. That means that sun itself have brothers, right? So for these close buildings that close to the Avenir, I think that for these few elements, right, they belongs to either uh, metal or fire, are very good for the north area because the metals will produce water and the fire is controlled by water, and which is the wealth of water. So for this close vicinity, right, I can see very, very good elements that helping the Avenirs. What do you say?
Yep. Not too bad. Yeah, but okay, let's carry on with what does it represent? Okay, no,
Okay.
also represents our human body parts, kidney. Okay, it also represents our so-called planning, our investment. It also represents danger, cash flow. Okay, so as Master Simas just mentioned, there are a lot of good elements around, but if you look carefully, there is this temple over there called Dong Xiang Deng Temple. Okay, this temple, the main deity is Goddess of Mercy. Okay, Goddess of Mercy is represented by Earth element. Okay, and not forgetting, there's a bit of part of the Somerset MRT. Okay, not bad, great traffic. Okay, and the nearest one, if I'm not wrong, let me look at the map. The nearest one, there are some tennis courts. Okay, that is nearer to the units. The plot over there. So tennis courts are represented by wood element. So at the water sector north, there is earth, there is water. There's a countering and exhausting effect also. So if with all the good and bad things around down, I would classify this area north 50-50. As good as bad. But on the health side, got to take care more on the so-called dietary, and watch the kidney. It can lead to diabetic also, right? Okay. That is what I see here. So, Master Fong?
Yep. Let me see. Oh, 现在我用中文来跟大家说一说这个地方北边呐、虽然说呢，刚才师傅们讲这个地方有好的元素很多，但是呢，这里也要注意你的房子的 layout。所以呢，这个就看你家里选的房子的 layout 了。这个方位呢，对大家都很好，尤其是夫妇想生孩子的话，那么这个可以一个是选到好的，你就可以生出很多后代哦。这个是主男人的精力啊。这个其实北方是非常重要的一个方位，大家务必要注意。为什么我这么说呢？因为人之元气来自于北方坎卦。肾啊，肾是主最重要的，因为我们人呢，身体最重要就是我们的元气嘛。所以如果这边元气不足，还有一些东南方又不太好的话，那么恭喜你，你就会掉头发了，你的头发就会掉的所剩无几了。所以就要注意这里，好不好？所以再多说的话就无谓了，所以千万要选不要有这个北方不要有缺陷的地方，所以注意，大家注意。好的我分享到这里。
Master Feng, who are you targeting, man? 讲到没有头发，
没有，
你好坏嘞，你好坏。
Master Eric， 这个问题你不需要问的，我们都知道的 ，right？
That 通仙灯 that one got 头发 don't have。
没有啦。
OK， 我们请那个最 outstanding 的人来说一说。
说明。
As I totally agree with all the masters have said. In fact, I just want to add on one thing. For the second son, the north sector, I would think that he is also going to be a very hardworking boy, but he's not going to be he's not going to be rewarded accordingly. All right, for a very simple reason, because the telecom exchange is there. The shape is a triangle shape, so he's going to be a hardworking boy. But again, yes, I totally agree with you. The family members need to be careful of their hair loss. Okay, and
don't worry. There is this very close vicinity, right? The regalia. Regalia is there. Regalia, to the meaning of it, right? Actually, it means what? It means royal rights. Yeah, also a metal element. Wow, help the water, which is good.
所以不用怕，掉了又会生的。
Okay.
有生发水吗？
没关系。
Can we move on and not talk about the hair anymore? Let's talk about
We talk about water. We talk about water that can help you to grow something. Okay, continue.
如果给你选择掉头发还有易衰退啊，你要选择哪一个？会忘记东西，对吗？OK， 我们可以去到第二个 segment 了吗
？Okay, Ken, we go to the second segment, Wendy.
Okay, so let's continue to northeast area and see whether there's more hair dropping issues here. Masters, can you enlighten us on the northeast?
All right, the northeast sector, I see that there's a lot of changes in the year 2021 and 2022. If you are having a career change, I think it will happen, or change of department. Northeast, towards the end of the year, the third quarter, I think it's going to be a bit bumpy, right? The last quarter will be much better for you. For friends who have skin issues like eczema, things like that, you need to watch out. Northeast represents the few things. Northeast represents the arms, the neck, the shoulder, the skin, the nose. So sinus is also one of the concerns that we have for you. And Northeast also represents pregnancy. For people who wants to form a family, I strongly suggest it be the next year will be a better year for you. Come, Master. But again, you never control. You can never know. This one's all determined by the court. Correct enough. All right. Next, Master, please.
Yeah. Okay, actually, I see good and bad one, but let me say one very, very important thing about this particular location. Oxley, 38 Oxley. the day Oxley, I think a lot of people will know where what is this place. It's a very important point that it will affect the sectors, affect the Avenirs itself, right? Because it is very our late founder of Singapore, right? The PM, Mr. Lee, and this place become a royal place, right? So it become metals, important metals, and metals at this northeast, which is Earth. It represents what spending of a lot of money, right? It also for the health wise, it also means that the hands, right, and the back might have some issues, right? I think this one is very important. And closer to the vicinity, you can see that this river very caught, right? And I think this one also not a very good element for this sectors itself, which means that 2021 and 2022, there might be some cases that you need to get summons, or you need to deal with somebody in the court itself. How about Master Eric? What you say?
There should be some legal issues going on because you mentioned that Oxley. I see that there are this Orchard Grand Court and Lloyd's Court, and there is one more, also called Orchard Court. So there are a lot of court here. So court meaning, we go to court for some legal issues and everything. So this is quite crucial over here. So if you are into business and everything, just be very careful, read between the fine lines, try not to overstep, and keep yourself safe. But then the cross-junction opportunities are there, which Master JK mentioned. There are lots of changes, opportunities. Petrol kiosk is fire, okay, and there's a preschool there, but Odyssey Global Preschool, so it's fire. So fire on the northeast is good. It's helping the earth element over at northeast. Yeah. So yeah, that's all for me.
到我了吧？这个地方呢，我看了还不错啦，就是刚才是掉头发，现在是掉皮肤啊，知道吗？这个是皮肤嘛，它有那个木在那里，木克土，你就要注意一下你的皮肤了。有一些是皮肤敏感，它会有一点掉皮的那种迹象，但是大家也不要担心，这里主要呢是你肠胃的问题。为什么我这么说？因为土啊也代表肠胃，你吃太多会落晒啊，会经常一直落晒，因为土气生金啊，这个有一些这种肠胃的问题啊。还有呢，就是你做生意嘛，你就要注意，你的工人啊，不因为工人的那个合同方面就要小心一点啊，不然会惹官司啊。所以这个你的平台就是要注意一下。所以选房子呢，你的layout东北方不要有缺陷，必须要加强，那对你们就非常的好了。好，我今天就讲这么一点点，给大家分享到这里。OK.
Okay, good. Wendy, you have anything to add on, Wendy? Okay.
No,
Then shall we
not at the moment.
Good. Shall we move to the east sector? East sector, I honestly think that the first, not honestly think, let me just give the symbolizations of east sector first. The east sector represents the first boy, regardless how many sisters he has above him. He has to be the firstborn boy. The second thing about the east sector represents the legs. Third, liver, hepatitis, cholesterol. East sector also represents the year 2011 in the past, and the future will be 2023. East sector also represents growth, whether the person is enthusiastic about his studies, enthusiastic about his work, are all over here. Now, there is a Buddhist lodge over there, and I strongly felt that the family members need to watch out their legs. Legs, I mean, if you're prone to twist your ankle or fracture your legs, or you're more prone to mosquito bites, flat foot, ingrown toenail, etc., you really have to be careful. Okay, and of course, the most important thing you can see is a Fort Canning here. It's to the right side of the map, the east sector. Fort Canning, as we all know, is actually military ground before during the colonial time. So Fort Canning also symbolized war, hot temper. This boy of yours is going to be very, very outstanding in a way because Fort Canning is probably the highest ground surrounding you, but he may have a very short fuse, quick temper. Come, Master Simas, please share with us your thoughts.
Okay. Again, at this sector side, the nearest one is the Euro-Asia court. Yeah, like what we say. So if you started some business in this year or next year, so you need to watch out because this 3 year itself are not so smooth because all these court issues, right? The legal issues are quite important. Okay, you need to look into very carefully. And the Martin Place residence that the closer to the Euro-Asia court, I think this is a very good one. Why? Because Martin means that the warrior, right? The warrior. Okay, which is good for the east sector where this one will, like what Master KK said, it help the first son of the house to be very, very hardworking. Okay, and you can get results out of it. Yeah. But look at the picture of the Aspen Heights itself. Okay, actually, I always feel that these two things like blades of fans. Like cutting these sectors. So because the cutting effect is there, so we need to watch out for some incidents where the legs might be having injuries. Yeah. So that's what I mentioned. Master Eric, what do you see?
Yep. Yeah, besides the Buddhist temple lodge, okay, Buddhist that site is considered metal, and then there is also a couple of school and churches around. Okay, there's an international college. This is a school which is fire, and then there is this church of Sacred Heart. Church is metal, Sacred Heart is fire, and then this temple, Hong San Si Temple, also located in the sector of East. So Hong San Si Temple, the main deity is the Fortune of God. Fortunately, that is wood, so that is helping. But overall, there are a lot of metal and fire around. So this sector is kind of weak. And if you see, there is this from the map, there is this roundabout also considered metal over here. So metal controlling the eastwood, which is your legs, your liver, like Master KK just mentioned. So watch out for this. If you have existing so-called issues with your legs, and for nothing more, you can twist the ankle and fall down. Yeah, this is the effect. Okay. Yeah, Master Feng?
我就说一些跟大家不一样的，我有不一样的想法。在这里呢，给普通人来说呢，就是要注意这个手脚的问题，驾车不要驾太快，跟别人超你的车，你就让他超吧，你就不要发脾气跟他超过，注意被撞到手脚会受伤，这个是普通人。但是这边呢，有好些个特别的，就是那种法庭啊，你说什么的 court 啊，这种给军人、警察、法官这些对他们适合住的，他们可以利用这些资源，所以适合这些人住这些地方，选择是很不错的选择的，所以要利用就是利用这个东方的磁场来补足他们，所以这一点是我的一点不同的看法。当然脾气怎样都要控制一下。OK， 好的，我就分享到这里。
Okay.
Well done.
Wow. Okay, so there's some good news for the judiciary and the military personnel. So please take a look into Avenir. So that is the east side for you. At least no hair loss issue, but just watch out for all your legs and livers. Okay. So having said east, if there's nothing else to add on, masters, shall we take a look at the southeast?
All right. So southeast sector, I totally like the southeast sector a little bit more. In fact, because of the MRT station in southeast sector, so I totally like the southeast sector. And I would like to stress that the southeast sector is also represents the first daughter, the first girl in the family. It also represents the year 2012, 2013. In the future, will be 2024, 2025. Now, I like the river crossing over there because it symbolizes wood element. 2014, 2015. Sorry, Southeast sector is of course wood element, and it shows that the first daughter in the family has a lot of friends, and that's an MRT station over there. The Fort Canning MRT station also symbolizes that she's a popular girl and capability is there, and it's going to be also a very good year for you guys in 2024, 2025. Come, Master Feng, Master Sima, sorry, Master Sima, please share with us more.
Yeah. I see a lot of Martins over here. Martin 38, Martin Moderns, under construction, Martin Place, Martin Road. Yep, like what I mentioned just now. Martin is the warrior of the nation, so that we can see that the first daughter of the house itself is very good. Yeah, very good in fighting. Fighting means what? Doing the work for herself, okay, and can get a very good result. However, I think at this sector I can still see two courts, the Gambiro court, and also in far end there's old stage court building, right? So again, so for this issue, I believe that if you all start some business, really need to take care of this, because multiple years that they have this court legal issue kind of things, that we need to take care of. But the good thing is that there's MRT that near to this place, that what Master Kike mentioned. I think this is a good signal. And the river itself, Masters, do you all see that there is bow and arrow from the river over here?
Yep.
From the river place, that side, bow and arrow shooting from the southeast towards the Avenir.
对，好，
Look like it.
Look like, right? So which means that
Look like it.
there might be some very serious illness issue, might be hospitalized kind of thing, right?
Yeah, I just want to ask everybody, those who have already purchased the place, and if you have a daughter with you, check with yourself. During the pregnancy, was it a difficult pregnancy? Secondly, during the delivery time, was it a difficult labor? So, was a child born with a lot of illnesses? Was it difficult to pick her up? Fourthly, was she a very rebellious kid? If all the above you hit one, then that bow and arrow is a concern. Yeah, would that be okay, Masters?
Yeah, I think that's valid. Valid. A little things that I want to add on is that I see, further away, there is near the river, there is this one roundabout, and after the river, there's another roundabout over there. So if you are into venturing business, that year itself, this coming year, 2425. This year 2425. Yeah, I think the beginning of 24. Okay, usually with this outlook is that you are moving in circle, not getting anywhere. So like Master Sima said, that this Gambia court that could be because you have some so-called unsettled so-called government legal issues. Then before you can proceed. Yeah, so please do take note of this. Yeah. Okay, Master Feng.
对这个方位来讲，你们都说完了，我只说他的女儿吧，这边就是有一点叛逆性吧啦，其他的都相当的好，而且挺努力的，这个地方没什么缺陷，希望你们选的东南方不要缺角就可以了。这个方位我还挺算是不错的啦，只是可能怀孕的时候，就是 Master KK 说的，可能母亲有一点肚子的问题啦，就是那种小问题啦，但是就是要注意，他交朋友的时候，有一些不好的朋友就要小心，因为会反叛他，所以因为反攻嘛，反攻就是会有这样的问题，而且他的性格有一点，偶尔会有一点叛逆性，所以就注意这里。就没事了 ，OK， 我就分享那么一点，
Okay, good. Thank you so much for masters for the thoughts. Okay. I also like to move into the next sector, south sector. Would that be okay, Wendy?
Sure, go ahead. But before we move into the south sector, can I just check with the floor very quickly? If you have any questions, please post it into the comments, and then the masters will address to them, as soon as possible. So, okay, that's southeast. We have actually done it. Okay, so all the gentlemen out there, please look after your first daughter, look after your wife, especially if she's pregnant. Okay, so Master KK, do you want to share with us what south will actually bring to them?
Okay, good. Let's talk about the south sector. The south sector represents the year 2014. The future year will be 2026. South represents the second daughter, the second girl born at home. All right, that means she must have an elder sister above her. South represents the eyes, the blood pressure, the heart. For the ladies, South represents the breast. Now, South also represents academic. For children at home, if you want the schools to be done very well for you, to do good in school, the South is a crucial sector to be looking out for. South also represents relationship. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I see that the South has pretty okay. In fact, there's a school there. The reason why I held my back for a while because I think it has been a bit of notorious name linked to it for a while. River Valley Primary School. So South temporary, I think it's so good for a while, for the time being, because part of it has taken into the school element, and school element is fire element, which is very good. So I think the children here are going to be very polite, very civilized. Also, they are also going to be academically inclined. What say you, Master Simas?
Yeah, for South itself, I think a lot of good elements over here because the most close one is the utility, right? The utility units, the buildings over there, and then the other ones are Apollo Gardens, right? So like what we know, South is the represented by fire. Fire, we want more fires over here to help, right? The Apollo Garden means Apollo is a sun, right? Very good. Yeah, and also there's this utility which is also fire. Very good. The only thing is that will the river affect it? Actually, I don't think very much. Okay, except the river gate. Right, the river gate actually because water will control fire, so this will be the elements that the fire sector doesn't like. So what does it mean? It means that the second daughter itself probably is under a lot of pressure. Yeah. What do you say, masters?
All right. Please, viewers out there, please don't be deterred that after what we will say over here, and then you're going to drop this purchase thinking. Okay, what we're reading is all the environment out there that is going to affect the so-called residents or your unit if you've already purchased it. Because by understanding the external environment, we at this Circle 96, okay, the modern Feng Shui Guru consultant, we are able to pinpoint exactly where are the precise location to strengthen, to enhance in the house itself. So that means to say, whatever external bad energy that is affecting you, we strengthen on the inside of the house. So not to worry, okay. For the south sector, this stuff I really like it because there are schools, and look at it. There are 3 big tennis courts directly just at the south, and tennis courts are more relevant and more supporting the south fire. Yeah, the relationship itself, the politeness are all there. Yeah, this is very good. Yeah. Master Feng?
在这里看起来的地方是我最满意的地方。这里我们叫的文昌地啊，这个地方你住那里啊，如果你家里没有缺陷的话，就是很好的一个文昌地，所以这里适合读书，小孩子都适合读书，而且对第二的女儿也非常的好，所以这个地方是非常不错的。希望你家里的内岸南边不要有厕所 ，OK？切记。 Okay.
Good. All right.
Okay.
Wendy.
That is a very interesting solve. Okay, I think all parents will be very eager to move in quickly. I, as a mom, love the idea of my kids being brilliant. What a wonderful project. Okay, so now we have actually gone to all the way to the south. Any other questions that if you have, please from the floor, please feel free and bring it up to the masters. Just type them all into the comment. Okay, now I think Master KK, you have some good tidbits to share with us all.
Tidbits.
Okay,
Well,
big news.
big news. I think we're going to talk about the Southwest first. Let's conclude today's with Southwest first before we actually bring out what we're going to share.
All the yummies. Okay.
Yeah, so
Go to-
Southwest represents the sector that's Earth sector, all right, represents the mother of the family. The body parts that come along with it would be the ladies, the wombs, the uterus, all right, so ladies pay attention. For the whole family, it would be digestive system. The year representing the Southwest would be 2015, 2016, and then the future will be 2027, 2028. Now, Southwest, for friends that are doing business, it also represents your customer base, your clientele, all right? Southwest is also earth element, which they require fire elements to enhance it. And I'm happy to say that the school, River Valley Primary School, is at the Southwest sector. Hence, Mommy, good, you have very good support. And for people who are doing business, yes, you need to do more local business because it's better for you. Overseas business is not that good because you have a boys' brigades HQ over there, and then you have open space. Those are not so good. Of course, there is a Singapore River over there that is also a bit of my concern, but I shall leave that to the rest of the masters. I can't be sharing everything, and then master got nothing to say. So next up will be Master Simas. Master Simas, come tell us more. We can't hear you, Master Simas. You are muted.
Yeah, I think this is very, very obvious bow and arrow, okay, shooting directly from the southwest. So this one for the mother sector, actually, this is not a very good things that actually I hate to see this one because normally when we want to do remedies for this, right, we need to do a lot of things in order to settle this kind of unfavorable effects from the environment. However, we can select a good unit, okay, that we can avoid from the direct arrows itself. Okay, so the River Valley condo itself, right? Then the Tribeca, okay, by the waterfront, okay, that itself also affecting the sectors, right? Yeah, but I like something, but it's quite far away. The MRT station, right? The Havelock MRT station is at this sector, which is good, but it's too far away. Like what the Chinese say, 远水救不了近火. Then the other one, I think, since it's talking about the bad thing, let me cover everything. You see the black dotted line at this sector, right? So this one means also some hidden illnesses at the stomach area, okay, which I think scanning need to be done probably. And if you look at slightly further down, SEAB, Singapore Examination and Assessment Board, is at that sector also, which means that we better go for scanning, yeah, to check all these hidden issues. Yeah.
Yes, I totally agree with what Master Simas has just mentioned. To be on the safe side, yes, go for a full body medical checkup and to have a peace of mind. Basically, Master KK, Master Simas has already covered what I have noted down. So I'm not going to say much here. Maybe Mr. Feng has something new to bring out. All right, thank you.
我看到这里啊，就是比较关心就是母亲的健康问题啊，还有呢就是 当然，在外面这个母亲很有人缘，很多贵人帮忙，但是要注意朋友的反叛哦，因为他有一个反攻，他会出卖你，所以有关系到钱、借贷、借钱给人家，你要非常小心，最好不要借，还有不要担保啊，这些问题你就要注意哦，千万不要在这个时候借钱给人家，不然会被倒账，或者是会被欠债啊。这里我讲的就是钱财方面，尤其是健康，我们的 Master 讲了，最好是每年去检查，尤其是妇科病啊，因为妈妈很辛苦，所以一定要照顾好妈妈的身体，或者是女主人。这两个比较年纪比较大一点的在家是年纪比较大的女人就要非常注意哦。当然，如果你家里的layout那边西南方很 strong 很强的话，你也不用太担心，只要做一点点的补救，那就会没问题了。而且配合每年年检，那么你的健康就有保障了。而且在外面工作不要太累，就 OK 了。就是肠胃的问题跟这个妇女妇科的问题罢了，就是注意这两样，其他的就没事了，就要小心了 ，OK？
Thank you, Master Feng. But Master Feng, 妈妈每次都是很累的哦。
没办法嘞。
Okay. Anyway, all mothers, please heed the advice from our masters. Please do your yearly checkup. Please listen to the masters. Okay. Other than that, I think the other issues are quite manageable. I think they can remedy if you need help. Just watch out for missing corners as well. So we have gone through the southwest. If you have any questions, just post it. But currently, can we just address Miss Katie's? Master, Miss Katie actually asked, if the first, second daughter or son concept applies to both the husband and wife staying the property as well?
Yes, it does. So if when we're talking about the first daughter, the second daughter, the first son or the second son, if you are parents and if you were a first boy, a first girl at home in your parents' house, that also represents you. It has the elements of your or the flavor of your character or your health issues. Okay. Yes, now you're promoted into a mother. Southwest represents all mothers, regardless your ranking at home. Northwest represents the fathers, regardless of all your ranking at home. But if you're the second son in the family, you still represent the north sector, represented by the north sector. The east is representing the first son, the third son representing the northeast, and then the first daughter southeast, second daughter south, and the third daughter west, which brings us to the next sector, the west sector. I hope, Miss Katie, we have addressed your questions. All right, but anyway, keep the questions coming, and we'll be more than happy to answer them. All right, even after the show. Yeah, sorry, Wendy. Even after the show, if you have any questions, just post us to our Facebook or to our website, or just message us or Wendy. Wendy will give you a contact later. Our form for you to fill up. If you can ask us any questions you want. All right, good. Wendy, come bring us to the next sector, please.
Right. So now, after the southwest, we are now going to move into the west area and see what west will bring for us. Okay, Master KK, would you want to share what west will represent?
Sure. West represents the communication, also represents the year 2017, 2029. West is metal element. It also represents happiness. The body parts that West represents would be the throat, the lungs, and then also represents the dental. All right, so I see that it's an MRT station over there. I totally love the West sector because of the MRT station. The second thing that really impressed me is that there is a building there. It's called Great World City. It's a big shopping mall and a service apartment. I like the word Great World City. And the third thing that impresses me the most is also there's a church over there. So these three things add up pretty high point for you. But nevertheless, there are also some concerns. I shall ask Master Simas to bring up Master Simas to tell you what are the concerns we see here. Master Simas, please.
But I think let me point out some interesting stuff first. Okay, you see the Kepo Road over there. Okay, I think Master Feng, Kepo Road, then you discuss later lah. Huh? Let me discuss the Dragon View Park. Okay, Dragon View Park over here, I think from the 12 artery branch combination, the dragon and the west itself, which represented by the rooster, okay? And it's very good because dragon and rooster, actually, there is a combination. And this one, it will actually bring good luck to the west. And you can see that the west, we also have MRT, we have Great World City, and we have churches over here, which is very good. So I like this west very, very much. And also the other one is a Mutiara View. Mutiara View also. Mutiara, actually, it means pearl, okay? And it's highly charged, highly power kind of stuff. Also very good for the west sector. Yeah, by the way, west sector is the metal element, so it's all enhanced by this. Very, very good. Yeah. Master Feng, you want to mention the Kepo route first?
Master Feng, you are muted. Can you please unmute yourself?
Oops， 对不起啊！现在我要讲一个很大的秘密给你们知道。这里呢适合谁住呢？你看啊，这里是不是有 MRT？ 有一个 MRT 下面不是有一些大炮？他就是很喜欢在大众讲话的人。你讲适合谁呢？因为这个大炮就是车大炮嘛，就MRT 不是很多人哦。所以在大众面前呢讲很多的话啦，但是不要吹过啊。还有呢，还有珍珠啊，讲的话很有力的，这种是谁呢？就是在公众讲话的，谁啊？国会议员啦、律师啦、法官，这些都很适合他们。为什么？这个地方是特别好的，所以我估计那个地方很多有这种高贵的人会住，选择住那个地方，因为这个磁场会吸引他们过去。但是讲话有时候要注意哦，注意这个大炮。还有 gay 波呢，就是不要太过 gay 波啊，这个是我的看法。好，我就让 Master Eric 跟我补充一下。
Okay, good. Every master's already mentioned all the good stuff here and there, but I think you guys forgotten that the River Valley Primary School is just next to the so-called plot here at the west, nearest to all the units there. So looking at the east, because of there's a lot of metal and fire, and then the west now, there's the nearest fire, the school is there. So I mean, careful with the anger, and then sometimes when you're angry, you might not say what you meant, okay, but the other party receiving it will be greatly affected. So control a bit of the so-called angry speech, okay, the fits of the anger that you say something you regret. Okay, this one got to really take note. Okay, yeah, that's all.
Good, Wendy. Come introduce us to the next sector, please.
Thank you, Masters. Very interesting, Wes. Okay, so just especially for judiciaries and lawyers as well. So now moving on from the West, let's go into Northwest. I like this. Northwest. Master KK, can you share with us what Northwest represents?
Certainly. Northwest represents the father of the family, right? The male owner of the family as well. Northwest represents the years 2018, 2019. The future will be 2030, 2031. Northwest is mental element. The body parts the Northwest represents are your head and your colon, all right? And also the male's reproductive organs. Now, Northwest also represents authority and money. So this is a very important sector. What I see here is that there's a teachers network Ministry of Education over there. So teachers are, of course, the authority. So I see that the father who lives in this house are somebody that is full of authority. Also, it's a good speaker, like we mentioned just now. Master Feng has highlighted that it's a good speaker. Teachers are also public speakers, all right? Comedians are also public speakers. Unfortunately, these days, Feng Shui masters also have to be public speakers. That's why we are here, okay? But cannot turn up. All right, so I'll just leave the rest of the elements to the rest of the masters to highlight. Master Simas, are you ready? You keep smiling and I see your gleam from the background.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I think let me point out this again, the dotted line, which means there's underground of the MRT at this sector. So probably need to, the fathers of the family need to do some checkup. Actually, if you have some migraine, yeah, if you have some migraines happen, then this is important. Need to check. Then the others like the gardens and the under construction kind of site, I think it's very good for this sector, which means that the chai, okay, the wealth of this sector, right? So the father itself probably is a person that who is very, very good, like what Master Keke already mentioned, that very, very capable and able to earn a lot of money for the families, right? So the rest, I think, let Master Feng and Master Eric to cover.
Okay, yeah. As both master mentioned, there's a church, and then the further away there's this Winchester preschool, which is fire. So okay, with all the good elements, and there is this fire over here. If you're a businessman and you're dealing with companies and everything, so fire also represents the contract, the documents. Okay, so read in between the lines, the fine details. This will help you clear up some issues. And further up, then you see a big cross junction that is the Urwell Road. That's like, that one, your overseas opportunities are pretty good over there because there are many roads leading to it. So, yeah, not too bad. So just be careful on contracts and paperwork issues. Yep. Thank you.
Good. Wendy, come.
你们漏掉我啦，我还有一个秘密要跟大家说。
Oh, sorry.
哎呀，忘了 Master Feng 嘞，哪里可以？来，
没关系
冯师傅，
这个
没
是
事。
最后一点的秘密，因为这个呢，因为你看它前卫是有一点压力，你看它的南边有文化，又会有口才，又会赚钱，最少是一个校长啊，对吧？最少又会说的，所以他赚的钱很多的，放心。但是要注重他的头啊、心脑血管啊，不要给自己太大的压力啊，照顾好健康啊。然后layout选择的时候，千万不要把你的炉灶火啊放在你的西北方位，这个就 OK 了，就帮你发财呀。好，就是这样，谢谢大家。
哇，好彩有听到 Master Feng 的警告也是哦。Yeah, all the wealth is actually quite important to every family. Wealth, okay. So, Masters, we have actually gone through the one whole cardinal, eight of them actually. So, if you have nothing else to add on to this, can I just ask for your opinion? How do you feel about this project generally?
Okay, before we actually go into that subject, I have two things to share.
Give
I'd like
it.
to, I'd like to iterate what Master Feng has always been mentioning. If missing corners in your floor plan, missing corners in your floor plan is extremely important because missing corners or weak cavities in your floor plan will result in unpleasant situation happens to family members or health issues, or that particular year is not going to be a very smooth sailing year. So when you select for a unit in the Avenir, I strongly suggest you pick one of our masters to come and talk to you to enhance. Make sure you buy the correct property. Now,
yes,
one property costs $1 million, $2 million, $3 million. Millions and above. We're talking about millions of dollars now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when you go to the shopping center to buy a pair of jeans, you will make sure you test out the pair of jeans. You'll make sure that you check all the seams and you check the buttons. They're all okay. The size are okay before you purchase it. And that's only $100, $200 pair of jeans. But you're buying millions of dollars of properties, and you really need someone that knows about selecting of house to come and tell you which is a better unit. Do not be pound foolish, all right? Penny wise, pound foolish. It's very important that you engage a Feng Shui masters to help you read. Because Feng Shui masters are the one that really knows how to get things done up for you. Okay, so I want to bring out the next slides for you. Okay, so we have 3 books here. I think Wendy will give you the link later. Thirdly, I want to show you that this fourth book over here, it is actually a workbook that for people who want to buy a property. This workbook is created by all the masters collaborate together, and this workbook is a workbook to help you select the best house you can. In this workbook, we'll hold your hand and tell you which are the sector to look out for and what to look out for in those sectors. For example, in the north sector, you really cannot have all these elements or buildings in the north sector. Post office and library and things like that. And what do you have? You just tick, you can always pick the sector and then you can mark them up and how many are appeared in your north sector. And when they do appear in the north sector, what are the points that you're going to give it to them? Further, you also want to know what are the implications it has on for you. Who are the people that implicated, your children or health issues are all stated very clearly in this workbook. And this workbook comes very cheap. It comes with only $47. And people who buy this workbook, the first 20 people gets a free 30 minutes house analysis for their current house. Free 30 minutes analysis for their current house. Okay. And the promotion today would be, I'm sorry, the PowerPoint is slightly off again. The promotion we have today is usually we select house is $1,500 for 3 houses. But for today, we're going to do only a very, very big discount only for today only. It was going to be $1,088. And you also get a free workbook. But this was only subject to the first 6 people. All you need to do is download the ebook from here and also to fill up the form. The form Wendy is going to put in the group chat, the comment. And then from there, you just need to fill up the form and we will be in contact with you shortly. Okay? Free house analysis checklist. All right, good. Masters, that's all I have to say. This is the breakdown of the items that we have, the free checkbook, the house analysis. And if you already have a home yourself and you just want us to do your Feng Shui, please scan and then fill out the form. We'll definitely be in touch with you shortly. Thank you very much. All right. Further, before we actually come to this, what Wendy has said, Masters, please tell us what are your concerns of this house and what are the points you want to give to this house.
Yeah, actually, generally, I like this place a lot. Yeah, like what we have uncovered is that the place over here, the children are very, very smart. Okay, good and bright and very good, very hardworking. Right, the fathers especially, right, very, very capable, right, and can talk very well. Yeah, except the mother.
Yeah.
Right, so we need to pay attention to that part. I think that Feng Shui of the Southwest itself is very, very important. If family itself do not have a healthy mother, then the whole family will suffer, right? So it's very, very important. That's why ladies in the family, it's very, very important for us. So we need to pay attention to that. So for me, do I need to score it now?
Yes, please,
5-5.
Master. Please score. I totally agree what you said just now. Mother is very important in the family, and your points goes by 5 yes and
yes, 5.
5 no. Okay, can we invite Master Eric? Master Eric, please give us your 2 cents worth of opinion about the Avenir, and then tell us the score as well.
All right, for the scores, it's also same 5-5. For myself, I like this place too. Right? Though there are some so bad energies around, but I'm not worried because that can be settled internally. Okay, if you're going to put off this idea of purchasing it, please don't. Okay, because remember there are no perfect floor plan or houses or location. Okay, there can be good ones. Just need to select them carefully. Yeah, anything that external is affecting you, we settle it internally. And rest assured, we won't turn your house, your theme of your house into a zoo, animal farm, or temple. We are the modern Feng Shui consultant. We do it the modern way. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Master Eric. Master Feng, please. Master Feng.
Can I change my mind?
Sure, you can change your mind.
Yes. In fact, I will benefit a doubt. I give 5 as well because I have not seen the layout yet. So environment already score very high. If I see the layout, remedy do a little bit, then the house will be perfect. Yes. Okay. I change it to 5 now, only for this environment analysis. Okay.
Wow, I'm not here. I don't have the expertise to change the slides now. I'm sorry. I will
Oh
amend the
my,
slides later.
let it
Okay?
be lah.
Yeah, remedy later. So my point of view is that I like this property a lot. I like this property a lot because I like the property. There's a lot of MRT station. Yes, there are a lot of sorry, not a lot. There are a few flaws in this property. For example, the bow and arrow in the southeast sector, the bow and arrow in the southwest sector, the fire element in the west sector, and things like that. They're not so perfect. Like what Master Eric and Master Feng and Master Simas always say, there's no perfect house, there's no perfect place in the world, there's no perfect floor plan. But that's the reason why we are here. We want to select the best of the most of the best property for you among the not so perfect environment. There's no perfect environment, okay? Even I'm sure in our house, all the master's house and has flaws. It's just that we need to remedy it, address it, and we move on. Okay, so I'm going to give this place a 6-4. 6-4, yes.
Wow.
Because there are a lot of MRT stations. I love those MRT stations. And just to bring out a little bit of a testimony for you, I have a client who see me 3 years ago. In the southeast sector, there's an MRT station. I asked the client, how was your year in 2012 and 2013? His reply was straightforward. I could walk on water. In 2014, he retired. And now he stays alone in Goodman Road, a good class bungalow, alone. Right? Can you imagine? 10,000 feet alone, 10,000 square feet alone. Okay. So, yep, I like the MRT stations, and I think these are important for us. So, I'm going to give you a very good 5.6 to buy. Okay. All right.
No, you don't love MRT station. You love what's around the MRT station. All the eating place.
Next time we'll cover the eatery.
First, you must talk about my hair. Second, you must talk about my diet. Very difficult to do.
其实这个是一个风水师住的地方，很适合的，蛮适合。Yep.
Okay, so we talk about the smashing feng shui. We're going to have a smashing feng shui on the 2nd of October. Friends who have missed our smashing feng shui for the past 2 episodes, you can go to our Facebook or go to our YouTube to watch our smashing feng shui. We basically tell the audience, share with the audience, rather not tell the audience, share with the audience what are feng shui and what are the myth and what are the superstitious, and we want to debunk them. Okay, and why are we different from the rest? Why is modern feng shui a better way for modern living, and why we don't use bazi and things like that to see your feng shui? Okay, once again, for friends who wants to get the 3 books, please go to our www.circle96.com/ebook. Okay, these 3 books are co-written by all the masters. We put in a lot of time, a lot of effort to make sure that you have the best knowledge in feng shui, and it's very pictorial. It's easy to read, and we also in the website we also have 100 word blogs written to tell you and share with you what our feng shui all about and how we should view feng shui in a different angle. As you all know, I don't like feng shui at all. I don't believe feng shui at all until 2015, late 2015. Okay, so everything you prove to me has to be facts and figure. That's why I thank Master Simas for being my first elementary teacher, and Master Eric also taught me in school. And most importantly, of course, none other than my brother-in-law, right, Master Yao Feng, the 3rd generation feng shui consultant, who has been practicing feng shui for the past 30 years. And then my wife, Master Feng, is not with us today. She will join us back very shortly, very soon. And then she's also my great teacher, right? Because yesterday was a Teacher's Day. I just want to wish all the teachers in the world happy Teacher's Day. And be nice to your neighbor, stay safe, stay healthy. All right, masters, I have done my speech. Obviously, you can see this is a place that I think very suitable for me. Maybe I should just consider buying the Avenir. So please.
Go and book for it.
Go for it. Okay, thank you. Anything else to add on, masters? Nothing. Okay, good. Wendy, back
Okay.
to you.
Thank you very much, Masters, for the kind afternoon. It's been very interesting. Well, since the weather has cooled down, I think more people should probably be visiting the place, the Avenir. I think it's one of the better projects that you have spoke about in our last few reviews. Yeah. So anyway, thank you very much, viewers, for joining us once again. Well, we have more Smashing Good Times, more reviews coming. We will keep you posted, updated. You can always visit our website as well. Anything else, can always contact us, especially if you are concerned with picking the right units. Because remember what the master says, no perfect house, but you can always minimize that with the help of Circle 96. Okay, take care and see you all soon.
Yep. Also, a quick shout out to our sponsors before we actually end the show. Thank you so much to Lamborghini Energy Drink, Sky Creation, the best interior design firm in Singapore, and some say in Batam, Johor as well. And then, and then Renault Talk, our media and always good sponsor, always taking care of us. Renault Talk. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.